It is 6 a.m. and I'm eating my oatmeal while Falls is digging his cat hole. And apparently we have like 11 miles of volcanic rock today. So I'm not excited about that, but I'm excited to get to the youth camp. So just have to get through the morning hours and I can stay in a bed for, or not in a bed, but stay in a house and have food, so well needed. Yum. So we made it to the youth camp. I'm saying goodbye to my shoes. And I found some good finds in the hiker box here. Got a slice of pizza. And Jim is gonna take us into Bend. We're gonna get some food, do our little resupply, get showered up, and hang out for the night. And Katie will be here soon. I'm so excited. Tomorrow we have our day off, and I could not be more happy. Yeah, it feels really good. So, show you a little bit around the camp, or just a little shot, and then we're gonna get going.
I got that lightweight, that like 0.2 ounce one. There, I got an REI, and they thought that was the funniest thing.
Guess who's back? Back again.
It's me.
Katie's back. Tell your friend.
We're in Bend. Just bring here.
Healthy foodie.
You would do that too.
Look at the slow pinup.
Hello. Hello. We are in Bend right now, ready to take off in about maybe 10-15 minutes or so. And we stayed at Falls' friend's house, who he met on the Appalachian Trail. His first name is Jim, and his trail name is Sloan Steady. He did it in 2017, and I'll introduce you to him in a second. But we had a really good time in Bend, very relaxing. I took care of my feet, did a foot scrub, we did our laundry. I actually washed my down jacket and my sleeping bag. Did our resupply. Katie's here,
Hey.
so she's gonna carry some extra food for me because I'm not gonna send a box to Timberline. And yeah, we only have a few more days in Oregon before we get into Washington, and we want to be done by September 18th. So right now it's August 21st, so less than a month, hopefully be done. And she's actually gonna, well, I'm filling out the Canadian permit entry, and so I might be going into Canada most likely instead of hiking back to Harts Pass, which was my original plan. But I think I'm gonna hike into Canada because hiking 8 miles sounds way more appealing than doing 30. And then, so a little few day plan is that right now it's the 21st. We should be to Timberline on Saturday. It's about 100 miles. I'll get there in the afternoon or like for lunch, eat lunch, stay there a few hours, and then hike a few more miles out, and then get to Cascade Locks on Monday afternoon. Falls has a package there, and then I have a package there from my friend Katie, different Katie, and stay there the night probably, and get to Washington on the 27th. So if we average about 27 miles a day starting on the 27th of August, including 2 0 days, we should be able to make it by September 18th. So I feel like that's a good happy medium of miles. Scale it back down below 30, and then if we want to on certain days, we can push more, push less, and I feel like that's a good end date. I really wanted to finish mid-September, so I think that's a good idea. Yeah. And then Katie's gonna kind of follow us.
Be a little trail angel.
Be a little trail angel and help us out. And then do you want to say what you're planning on doing?
That's a good question. I'm
She
just
doesn't
gonna
know.
explore. I have never been to Oregon or Washington, so in the meantime, I'm gonna be hopping around the states, checking out different places, probably do some hikes, do some camping, And then every time they get to town, I'm gonna meet up with them, drive them to the store, get resupplied, probably have like hotels ready for you guys, like all that stuff, so that's easier.
Yeah.
Make life easier for you
Pick
guys.
us off from Trailhead, so we'll have like an automatic hitch. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I got new shoes, another pair of socks, because I've worn through 3 pairs of socks now. And then when I went to the running store in Bend, what was it called? Do you remember what it's called? Foot Zone?
Yeah.
They gave us me a 10% discount, and they gave me a free PCT bandana. So
If you buy shoes.
if you buy shoes, so if you're in Bend area and you're a
It's
PCT
pretty
hiker,
nice.
you should definitely go there. They're super helpful, and the store is really nice, and they have a lot of options.
back into a parking space. They'll give you a ticket.
Yeah, and Katie got a parking ticket yesterday
For
backing
backing in.
into a parking spot, which I think is one of the most ridiculous rules ever.
Whatever.
But she might fight it or just pay it. I think it's dumb, but yeah. Gonna head out here in a few minutes here, about an hour from the youth camp, go back there and start walking again. So see you back on trail.
Bye.
All right, so here is Jim. He is
Hi, guys.
amazing. He was great. He picked us up from the youth camp about an hour from Bend, took us in and hosted us, and he's been amazing. So,
These guys were fun. These
Yeah.
guys were fun. I did the AT, well, 1,700 miles of it anyway in 217. So I'd met a few people. I'd met Dan on the trail and
So
a
that's
few
Falls.
others. Yeah, Falls.
Falls.
And so he brought these guys with him. So we were glad to have them. It was fun.
yeah, and what was your trail name?
Slow and steady because I earned it. Yeah, it took me 8 months to do 1,700 miles. So I got to go back and finish another 500. I need a knee replacement. So hopefully that'll be done next year. And then the year after that, I go back and finish. So.
Yeah.
And you got to film the honey here.
Gotta get Kona in it.
Kona, come here, hon.
Kona.
She
She's
don't
just
care.
standing there.
She don't care.
So real quick, what was your favorite section of the Appalachian Trail, and
all
what
of
was your
Maine.
least favorite?
I did a
section?
flip-flop. I got off in New York and then went up to Katahdin and climbed it and came back. And all of Maine, the weather was incredible. It was like a record nice weather. I was swimming in the Kennebec River, October 9th. And beautiful colors, beautiful weather. People were great up there. And my worst part was the Rocksylvania, you know, where hiking boots go to die, they say.
Yeah.
And I was never so happy to get out of that state. Although the Rock and Soul Hostel was the best there. A couple of great swimming holes. And got to tour the Yingling Brewery. The people were great, but the rocks sucked.
Yep.
Never go back there. But I'll go back to Maine over and over. That was great.
And what was your favorite trail food on trail?
Every time I resupplied, I'd get kielbasa, cheese, and peanut butter.
That sounds good.
And I'd always eat that up the first day or two because it was heavy, and then I'd just, you know, live on the pasta and all the processed crap that you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, my snacks were almonds, jerky, and dried pineapple or dried bananas, and I'd munch on that all day long. But yeah, it was any food was good. You know how it is when you're on the trail, anything. And I ate good too. I ate a lot. I got off trail whenever I wanted and had good meals.
Yeah.
But on the trail, yeah, I cooked and I ate a lot, and yeah, I lost 50 pounds, but got it back. So.
Well, you look great.
Yeah, well, I feel good, so I just want to go back and finish. But yeah, no, these guys are great.
Yep, we just gotta finish.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys, I can't wait to see their finish in the videos, and
Yeah.
check out our YouTube, all the videos. They were good. We were watching them last night when you're going through the Sierras.
Yeah,
oh my God,
pretty
you
crazy.
Guys are nuts.
Yeah, we're about to head back to the youth camp right now and hop back on trail, but we have a little bit of cloudy weather, so it might rain
you guys
this
are gonna get
afternoon.
rained on, but that ain't so bad.
Yeah. All
Little
right.
trail shower, right?
Yep. A little trail shower. All right, guys. Signing off. See
Cool.
ya.
Bye. Yeah. For, you know, 20
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Blah.
See you in Timberline.
Timberline. Yes, Johnny.
All
Here you
right.
go, in the middle of nowhere. See you in a few days.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you. We walked 2,000 miles. Woo, 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 woo. That's pretty awesome. Only 650 to go.
About average. Subpar.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I guess. It's not a big deal.
No, not at all.
I don't know. Alright, we're finally off this morning. Starting at 6 now, but it's 6:15 because we both had to dig cat holes. And our stuff was really wet, so I didn't really film much yesterday evening. I planned to film when I was in my tent, but I was just tired and I didn't feel like it, and yeah. So gonna dry off things today. It's not raining right now, but it's a little bit windy and dewy on the ridge. And yeah, hopefully it warms up because wet and wind make me freezing, so that won't be fun. I do see the sun coming up, which is nice, but hopefully we can get off this ridge soon and warm up. Alright, bye. The sun's coming out! Yay! No more rain. I was just told by Sunshine that that's Mount Jefferson. Just had our lunch break and it is sunny out, and we dried out our tents and our things that needed to be dried out. My backpack is pretty much dry now. My tent's dry. Dried out my rain jacket and my puffy. Been drying out my socks and my underwear. Yeah, everything got pretty wet last night, so I am very happy that the sun came out, and it's been very beautiful after my hands warmed up this morning, and we've been able to see Mount Jefferson, and it's just been really pretty up here, so I'm excited for the rest of the afternoon. We'll probably have about 15 more miles to camp, and probably put in a 31.6 mile day today, do about the same tomorrow, and definitely have less than 20 miles into Timberline for Saturday, so that's the plan as of now, and I think it should be good. So I'm excited for the afternoon, excited to listen to some new podcasts that I downloaded, and should be a nice sunny afternoon.
Pointy mountain. And there's still freaking snow. I swear if we step over Pause.
Just sitting here eating blueberries. Another beautiful lake in Oregon. Okay, so we did 31.6 miles today, and I got to camp around 6, and then Falls came right after me and surprised me. He went to Olali and got me a soda, so that was very nice. And had dinner, hung out, and yeah, it was really nice. It was beautiful. I think today was one of my favorite days in Oregon yet, honestly. We were able to try out our stuff from the rain yesterday, and just just like really enjoy the views today of Mount Jefferson and Mount Hood. And yeah, it was just really beautiful today, and I really had a good day. So I'm really excited. Tomorrow we should be passing Little Crater Lake at the end of the day, and Timothy Lake, and we'll just camp a little past that, and then we'll be at Timberline. So exciting stuff. I'm gonna get some rest, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It is a very comfortable temperature this morning. It's really nice. Actually nice cool, but not too cold. I heard someone, but it's a bird. Yeah, I slept really well last night, and we just got water from the spring, did our morning business, and got a message from Katie last night that she might be camping at Timothy Lake tonight, which would be awesome if we could see her, if she could come on to the PCT around there, because we'd pass that lake towards the end of our day. I think it was like 29 miles from us, and I hope that she might be there tonight, so that'd be a nice little surprise before I see her again tomorrow. So nice little morning right now, and take a little break in a few hours. So I often get caught off guard. I don't know if I've ever told the story where when I was in the desert, whenever I would hear a rattlesnake or think that I would hear a rattlesnake, like if it would be like brush moving around, I'd like jump or like scream or shout or whatever, just like I would scare myself. And so just 5 seconds ago, I was walking head down, and then I see something in the middle of the trail. I do a 1-2 step, and then I was like, "Whoo!" But it was just a giant slug. It was like a foot long, and I was like, "Whoo!" I just like stepped around it, and I like scared myself. So there's that. Thanks to the slugs who scare me. So we took our lunch break not too long ago. Falls was 10 minutes behind me, 15. And I have good news, and that is that we are going to meet Katie tonight at this dirt road, and we're going to slack pack the 16.5 miles from where we're going to camp tonight to Timberline tomorrow. So that is pretty cool. I haven't slack packed yet on this trail, and I've been looking forward to it, honestly. And I told Katie before she came out, I was like, you should really slack pack us. Like, I would love if you could slack pack us. And she's been like, yeah, I'm here to support you, and if that's what you need, then sure. So it'll be really nice. So maybe we'll make it there for breakfast if we don't have our full pack. So that might be nice. Maybe we'll leave earlier than 6 to try to make it for breakfast. I don't know what time to finish breakfast, but I'm gonna go with either 10 or 11. I feel like usually lunch starts at 11 for most places, so maybe it goes to 11. If that's the case, then I think we might be able to get there. Maybe I'll do a little bit of running tomorrow to Timberline, if that's the case, because I won't have a full pack, and it'll be really nice. Also, another thing is that Katie went trout fishing today, so she's gonna cook me up some trout tonight, and that's exciting too. So I cannot wait. I'll get to camp with her for the first time in like 2 months, and yeah, it'll be really exciting. It should be a good afternoon. It's been a good morning. Didn't really take any breaks this morning. It's been kind of, honestly, been breaking the day up recently in like 2 portions, which is just the morning and afternoon, and before lunch or after lunch. So before we got to lunch spot, we did 19 miles. So we're gonna do 31 today, and Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a few hours. I found someone. In the woods. Better than the real Crater Lake. Like, the real Crater Lake is way better.
Look how blue it is.
It's very pretty, but I mean, Crater Lake is like huge.
Oh, yeah. Used to be 34 degrees.
One was 11 and a half and one was 10 and a half.
Got more fish. How's the fish?
Delish. Delicious.